I got to thinking today that, shoot, I'm trying to get these people to watch me fix a car, and they don't even know if I can or not. So here's a few of the cars that I've fixed over the last probably 20-something years. Believe it or not, that was me back in the early 90s. And believe it or not, that was going to be my shop truck, and I kind of got just a little bit carried away with it. Excuse me. The next one here is actually a 71 Camaro that we made look like a 70 split bumper, turned it into a drag car, run into sixes. We built it. I fixed this car right here for a guy in Cleveland by the name of Larry. Took 9 months on this thing, stripped it all the way down. I couldn't find the other pictures of it. Actually really did put lacquer on it. It's got the flaws in it where it's supposed to have. Had a NCRS, I believe is what it is, judge oversee the whole ordeal on the thing. And, of course, they get out and drive it. Here is a Jeep that I fixed for my friend Matthew. I can't take credit for the flame job. I can take credit for the paint and the bodywork and all that, but my friend Paula that I work with, she come up and taped out them old claw flames on that thing. I think it come out pretty good. He drives that one too. Now we're up here at my Uncle Wayne's to check out the Pontiacs and all these that I fixed here. All right, just happened to think I've been trying to get you all to follow my build on my little Falcon there, but heck, you don't even know if I can fix a car or not. So I thought I'd come over here at my Uncle Wayne's where we got a little of this, and I'd cover a couple of them that I've done, and I'll have some other pictures. They'll be still pictures though of oops.
No, you're good.
Of the other cars. But this one right here, you'll actually see the video of it. That's probably enough, Wayne.
You can get in it and all that.
So, I guess I painted this car maybe, how long ago, Wayne? Probably 10 years or so?
Probably 10 or 8.
Probably 10 or so.
8 or 10 on that car.
Yeah, 8 or 10 on this car right here, been sitting here. What's this thing again? I can't keep up with it.
Catalina 52,
It's a
5-window coupe.
It's a 52 Catalina 5-window coupe.
Show them the headliner bows.
Look at that. All that right there. He said, show him them headliner bows, so them must have cost him. So, but there it is, all fixed up and everything. So there's this one.
That's one best to show.
Wayne said you gotta see the motor. Oh, I guess that is a part of work of art there. I'd forgot about how good all that other stuff looks. We ain't messing around in this old junkyard.
That's we're gonna have to spend about several months to clean them up.
What'd you say that was?
Lucite lighted hood on them.
Look at that.
It's specific to these old Catalinas and Star Chiefs. And
right.
Shoot that in. That's a NOS that I was lucky enough to found. How long did it take you to build that?
How about that? 3 years?
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
the same body.
All right, now, me and Wayne talk a lot about these cars and everything.
No, I don't talk about
But if it wasn't for her looking over them, they probably wouldn't be near as good. She is Inspector 12. And that's why they all look so good.
You know, just fold it up back here.
They're worried about them being nasty, but
Oh, yeah, they are.
now, of all the cars and all the GTOs that I've helped my aunt and uncle build, this one right here is absolutely my favorite by all stretch of the imagination. All right, here we go. Bam. I wish there was some way that you could really honestly see how slick this sucker is. Look down the side of it all we can. You should be able to tell a little bit.
Yes, it does. It's really
But
this one
I
best to show.
painted this car.
Best.
We have a little bit of discrepancy. I think I painted this car in 1999, and Wayne was thinking it was 2000. It's 99, wasn't it, Jana?
I think so.
Yeah, we're
I can
thinking.
tell you, but I don't. got the keys for it.
Yeah, so.
I tried to call you, sir.
So this thing has been painted since 1999. Me and 2-1, we win. So we beat Wayne. So, but now, and I also want to say something. Everybody talks about all this glue and all this stuff like that. I got 3 witnesses right here. That quarter panel right there, it's about 47,000 feet long. Does not have a weld in it. I glued it, and we couldn't find a whole panel, and I glued that quarter panel in right there. All the way from one end of it to the other. And there ain't no way that's just dust on it. Ain't no way you'll ever tell. I probably stretched its capacity to do that. But I glued that whole quarter panel in, front, back, in the door jambs, everything. We got a non-believer here. He was asking me if it wasn't leaded in, and I said, no, we glued the whole thing in. I took my crimp tool, and I crimped the original panel all the way down through here. It's probably got that much on it to this mark right here. And then we glued the whole thing in. And it's been glued in, like I said, since 90. Actually, it's probably glued in there in like 97 or 98 because we worked on this car for how many years?
3 or 4.
3 or 4. Now, not all the time, but 3 or 4. But I wish that my videos would do better. They got to get it out here and get it cleaned up. This thing ain't been out of the building now in years. But check this out. 8-track tape, 4-speed. Every number on the thing matches. It's exactly like it was supposed to be in. It was bought new at Benton Pontiac down in Cleveland, Tennessee for a big whopping $3,971.77. Take double your money back?
Not today.
That's what I thought. They can't say no if you don't ask. Look at that. It had factory air and everything on it, didn't it?
Yep. Yep.
I always miss that.
Let me get that.
Yeah, I always miss that button, Wayne.
Dole ain't doing it.
No. There it is. 404 barrel. Air conditioning, factory air conditioning. When the car first got done, you took it to, where was the Pontiac Nationals at?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky. And was it 2 things that we missed on it? Wasn't it?
It was too many blades on the alternator.
Too many alternator blades?
It was correct 67 because I took it off of 67 Le Mans and had it rebuilt.
And
the 404 barrel is not correct. They told me, say, go out there and take that sticker off that breather, and we won't cut the point.
Was that breather?
And
What them on?
Yeah.
So,
Just not the sticker.
And I told them that the sticker stays because this is the first year of a 400
right?
Pontiac motor.
See all that right there? This thing is absolutely put back, every nut, bolt, fastener, exactly like Pontiac built it.
And it's supposed to have red pins.
Exactly.
Yeah, I told them, I said, well,
Ain't got no red pinstripe on it, but
I wouldn't put
it ain't going to have either. Oh my goodness.
back on her, it's my choice, you know.
So,
The only way to
anyway, I thought I'd show you a few of the cars I actually fixed to let you know it. I hope it's worth it, you watching me build my car, because that's what it's going to look like. When you have 2 of them, like the black car and the green car, sure to goodness you got a driver, right? So we figured we'd show you the driver. This one they drive. Can you believe that? When they go to the car shows and rod runs and all that stuff like that, they show them other 2 cars, and this is what they ride around in. Tell me what this is again, Wayne.
71 GTO Judge. Primary car, 4-speed.
Yeah, it's gonna have
We got some pictures of it down in the old shop down there with the front wheels off the ground. when it had a set of slicks on it.
Drag strip. Yeah.
At the drag strip.
Down Brainerd.
So this is the one they drive. What do you think?
Shannon drove it to Bristol Dragway one time. And I was hauling some show cars, and these guys pulled up beside her, and the Mustang went them on.
A Mustang.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
And no, she blowed doors off that way. Getting rattled, winded in here.
They look a lot the same as that other one over there, but they ain't. This is a bad boy right here.
This one hadn't been restored. We bought it like it is, and we enjoy it.
They bought this one
We enjoy all of them, but
back. How long? You've had this thing for?
20-something years, probably.
Yeah, forever. So.
That's true. Ram air car, all this is.
But it's a real deal.
Yeah, it is.
Ram air, all that stuff like that. Straight shift car. Yeah. What orange they call this? Is it Orbit?
Orbit orange.
Orbit orange.
It's yellow to me. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Got to push that. It's all right. You can let it down.
Okay.
You got to push the release in.
Oh, I thought. But there it is.
This is just fun.
That one's just fun, she said. Oh my gosh.
It's Mama's car here.
Yeah.
I just leave it up.
Yeah.
Because we got to get up here. And
So there they are. Just a couple of them. And of course, my battery's about dead, but this one's an all original 37. Tell me. Wayne, what's this thing again? A 37 what?
37 Pontiac Silver Streak.
Silver Streak.
Yep.
All original. Still got the.
One of the first straight A's.
It's got a flathead straight 8 in it. Still got the original interior in it. Still got the original interior in it and everything. And suicide doors. All this stuff. And let me see if I can open it since we got this far. Check it out. Look at them panels and everything in it. Yep. So, pretty cool old car. But it's all original. Ain't nobody touched it. Nothing. Does that go up pretty easy, Wayne? I don't remember how. Which way you turn it?
I don't know. Just put it here.
Oh, there it went.
It's ready. Look here.
Look at
Let
that.
me show you something.
Straight 8. Ain't that crazy?
Well, I tell you what's crazy. Look here. If you get down real close on the block down there,
Oh, look at that.
light that thing up.
Look at that.
Embossed the flowing Indian feathers.
Ain't that crazy? Pretty cool.
That's.
All right. Blame phone's dying on me.
I got to take a shot at this right here.
Wayne says I got to take a shot of something else. Oh, yeah.
What I read this morning, Pontiac was the first.
Look at there.
Yeah.
All right.
You got to see this. It's very rare. The guy owned the Pontiac dealership, and he wouldn't have it no other way but put a brand new ivory banjo steering wheel on his car.
I forgot to even mention that when I was looking
Oh,
at
you're
you.
good.
Look at that thing. Pretty crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing's probably worth more than car.
Probably is. All right.
Maybe not, but
All right.
we got to get a new car cover.
Yeah,
Well,
that one's
This
kind
thing's
of
falling
out.
apart.
Time to go home.
That one's fitted.
Been a long time since I pulled a Saturday on painting one, but it is for my Uncle Wayne and Aunt Jana. I think this is what she's going to be driving, so we're going to see if we can spray one. Got the heat turned up on this Saturday morning. It's something different, but they've got it already, and I'm going to come over here and paint this old car over here. One day, I'm going to be painting my Falcon in this building right here. This is where all the Pontiacs has been fixed for my uncle. It needs to be cleaned up, but that'll be all right. Not too bad. Nobody would believe we could get a paint job like that out of this old room right here. Been putting them out of here for 20 years or better, I guess. Don't seem like that. That's how long it's been. Here's my buddy's 504 Boss 9 powered Cobra kit car that he built. We worked on this thing for probably close to a year. No telling how many times we primed and blocked this thing to make it straight and to let it hang out there and all. So here it is after we've got the sealer and everything put on it, and we're getting really close on it. We had it all sealed up and everything, and then we took one night and painted that thing, and I think we must have got done with that thing early one next morning. And then now it's ready for the paint. And here it is with the red put on it. It was just like shooting $100 bills, Steve said, out that paint gun. That red was so expensive on it. But it turned out really nice. It was worth every penny. I thought it was anyway. Of course, it wasn't my money. And here we are on the stripes. Yes, we taped every one of them out. All of them are painted. They go under the hood. They go in the door jam. In the jams. All that stuff. We must have put that hood on there 2 or 3 times to make sure everything was lined up and straight to where all those stripes lined up correctly. And then once they got it put together, I forget how many months it took him to put it together, because he did build the whole car from a kit. There the car is finished. And yes, him and his wife Judy, they get out and they drive the wheels off of this thing all the time, almost every weekend. Last but not least is the purple van of my son's girlfriend, Leslie. Oh, and she needs a name for this van, too. Give us a name for the van and I'll pass it out there to her. We must have worked on this thing off and on for probably a year because they were driving it, going to van shows and stuff. But it's, of course, really, really bright purple. It was started out being a turb brown delivery vehicle, and I think it's come a long way. She's done a great job on the interior and the outside of it. And really and truly, the pictures just don't do this thing justice. There she is polishing that thing up. Not only is it bright purple, but it is one slick van. And then here's a few pictures of the inside of it there. And last but not least, here she is pulling the trigger for the first time ever.
Come all the way back. Come on. Just like that. And this and that's got to be 90 degrees. Yes, this part, okay? Are you ready?